What if the greatest mistake we make in life is not choosing the wrong career or making the wrong investment, but valuing the wrong things? The Buddha taught that suffering often begins long before we experience pain. It begins when we mistake what is temporary for what is truly meaningful. Today's Dhammapada verse invites us to examine what we value most. Those who mistake the unreal for the real and the real for the unreal, following misguided thoughts, never attain the true essence of life. This verse was inspired by the early spiritual journey of two lifelong friends, Upatissa and Kolita, who later became the Buddha's two chief disciples, Venerable Sariputta and Venerable Moggallana. Born into wealthy Brahmin families, they enjoyed every privilege, education, influence, and luxury. One year they attended a grand festival in the city of Rajagaha. Music filled the streets, and crowds celebrated. But instead of excitement, they began to reflect. They realized that everyone around them, including themselves, would one day grow old, become ill, and die. The joy of the festival suddenly seemed fragile. Upatissa turned to his friend and said, "Is this all there is? Shouldn't we search for something that does not disappear?" Kolita felt exactly the same. Together they left their comfortable lives and became disciples of the well-known teacher Sanjaya, hoping he could show them the way to liberation. They studied diligently and mastered everything he taught. Yet, despite all their learning, they still felt unfulfilled. Their teacher could answer many questions, but he could not show them the end of suffering. Without realizing it, they had mistaken knowledge for wisdom and reputation for realization. The Buddha's message is just as relevant today. Many people spend their lives chasing wealth, status, popularity, or success. These things are not wrong in themselves. But when we believe they alone can bring lasting happiness, we give temporary things permanent importance. We mistake the unreal for the real. The greatest treasures are not found in a bank account or a resume. They are found in wisdom, compassion, generosity, integrity, and inner peace. These are the qualities that remain meaningful no matter how life changes. Ask yourself today, what occupies most of my time and energy? Is it something that will fade, or something that will help me become a wiser and kinder person? The Buddha reminds us that before we can walk the path to liberation, we must first recognize what is truly worth pursuing. For more Dhammapada stories, Buddhist teachings, and inspiring content, like, follow, and subscribe to Elevate, a Buddhist journal.